What do you do after you've made something people really like? And not even like, love. How do you follow up the best thing you've ever done? How do you improve on the game of the year? It's sort of a predicament, right? But those are the questions the team at Telltale Games has had to consider. I mean, where do you go from The Walking Dead? I guess you just ask the magic mirror.
Hey, magic mirror. I got a question.
You know the rule.
I don't have time for this shit.
And while you're at it, bring in the butcher, the baker, and the candlestick maker for questioning. Not only because they might have some answers, but because they're suspects. After all, someone killed the princess and... Wait, now we're getting somewhere. Actually, in the interest of accuracy, she wasn't a princess anymore. Sometimes when you can't afford the rent, you have to do things that might not agree with your character. Basically, you have to forget you are one. Or you were one. It's been years since they left their homeland, a place of magic and castles, of hideous witches and gingerbread rooftops. Now they live in the real world. Turns out the real world is no fairy tale. The Wolf Among Us picks up right where The Walking Dead left off. It's a gorgeous adventure game that combines classic point and click with intense action sequences, great storytelling, and blood. Lots and lots of blood. Like The Walking Dead, there's definitely an element of the horror here, or at least suspense. It's like a thriller, only with fairy tale characters. And that's what makes the game so immediately compelling. That great contrast between the tone and the characters. Or I guess our expectations of those characters. So you play as the Big Bad Wolf. Yes, the same Big Bad Wolf. Ever since the exodus to the real world, he's tried to change. He's taken up a life as the sheriff of the area known as Fabletown, part of the city where the Fables now reside. But change can't change everything, and the Fables remember all too well that Big Bad Wolf.
People are scared of you. I mean, look at your hands.
Episode 1 sets the tone immediately, and what a tone it is. The game's gorgeous to look at, combining the cel-shaded graphics of The Walking Dead with this distinctly noir tone. It works so well because, again, the contrast between the characters and the material is just awesome. You become invested in the characters and the story, partially because they're so well written, and partially because what they're doing is such a departure from what you know of them. So when you see Beauty going out to who knows where in this town, and her husband confronts you, the Beast, what do you tell him?
Have you seen Beauty?
Nope, haven't seen her.
Oh, okay.
See, the game plays on your emotional connections to these characters and your expectations of them to tell you a story that keeps you absolutely hooked. And you'd better be hooked because you're kind of writing it yourself. A lot of games say your decisions matter. This one means it. Go here instead of there, and someone might die there. Then again, who knows what would have happened here. And part of the reason you feel so glued to this game is that you really are affecting this world. And that, along with the style and the story and the characters, is why Telltale is so freaking good at this. Anyway, this is episode 1. It's amazing, and I cannot wait for episode 2. I'm sure we'll talk more about it then. So in the meantime, definitely check out The Wolf Among Us.
Come on.
Dumb.
Dumb? Yeah, it is. Look, it'd be much easier for you
No, I'm D. He's dumb.